So it's come a long, long way, right?
I've come a long way, yeah.
Okay.
Hey, are we good to go?
All right, welcome back to another video here, still located in Colorado Boulder. And today we actually have multiple guests coming on, both musicians, looking to show their talent, tell us why they are a musician right now and what their plans are for the future. Our first guest on here is from St. George, Utah. He likes to camp, and his favorite food is majestic garlic. Welcome, Jacob.
Oh, hello.
How's it going? And I actually noticed today, showed up with an outfit. I know you had the... Yeah?
Yeah, you know, it's kind of funny how I stumbled upon this Rockaware jumpsuit. Didn't expect it, but once I tried it on, I just couldn't leave it behind. I mean...
I like it. It looks good.
It's got quite the appeal around here in Colorado, I think. I look like I'm about to go to a rodeo most days.
It looks like you are going for a rodeo, especially with the hat.
Shaved my head a couple months ago,
Okay.
and the hat's the only thing protecting me from... my head oozing, kind of like this guy. Oh man, it was the gnarliest thing I've ever seen, the sunburn.
Yeah, sheesh. I guess you're gonna shave your head. You gotta apply sunblock and whatnot.
I don't like sunblock.
No, you don't like it?
No, you know, I just got a hat instead.
Got a hat instead? Nice. And then I noticed you have, are those prescription or are those for style?
Oh, prescription.
Prescription, got it. Some people go for style. Had you on here because saw that he's a talented guitarist on Pearl Street. You know, had to come up and say hi. Do you want to talk about what made you become a musician?
I've always had a voice, and never really had hobbies as a kid. I was a very indoorsy kind of kid, very sheltered, and so I think the music is kind of what got me out of the house and got me meeting people. And
got it. And the first instrument you got into is, I don't know if you play multiple, because I know some musicians play multiple instruments.
Yeah. Well, you know, the only one I really play these days is guitar, but I did start off on viola, so I have just have a strong passion for stringed instruments. And
oh, cool. Yeah. Do you have any specific musician that you look up to, kind of inspires you to create?
Yeah, absolutely. I'd say my main one is definitely Maynard.
Maynard, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with that artist.
Tool, A Perfect Circle,
Photo?
Pussifer.
Okay.
But I guess mainly kind of on the harder alternative side of either metal or rock. But.
You have like a group you roll with?
Yeah, you know, we were kind of traveling with the posse there for a little bit.
Okay.
After Tribal Vision in New Mexico this year.
Tribal Vision, which was?
It's a bit of a festival that goes on every year down around Taos, New Mexico.
Oh,
and
nice.
They like to focus on a lot of the cultural aspects of older tribes of the lands, whether it's America or Europe, just like some more of the Aboriginal peoples that...
Got it. Okay. And so you said the one artist you looked up to was?
Eric Clapton. I mean, of course, you got Bob Marley.
Bob Marley.
I look up to Marilyn Manson in a few different ways. I mean, you know, I like to kind of expand my horizons as far as that goes.
Do you kind of learn from their songs and their
mainly
styles?
just their writing, man. I mean, I can't say that my playing style is really too similar to any of them.
What is the reason for this grieving and disease? I don't know. Oh, when the fire comes to frost, oh, so jammy, it's crazy.
But really I just look up to people that have a way with writing, the words they put into their songs and the message they're trying to convey in it is big for me.
Yeah, and I know creating music requires a lot of creativity, right? You know, I don't know if you have a certain creative process you use to write a song.
I consider myself a very unconventional musician because I take a bit of a different approach to writing music, and I'll usually write the riffs first and then the words will come last, but the words are just so tough for me. I feel like so much has already been said out in the world. It's like, what is my message? What am I trying to say to people? Because I do have a very special power gift, I consider it to be, and I'd like to use it to the best of my abilities.
Exactly.
So. Oh, yes, the star of the show.
Star of the show.
As we like to call him. James.
James. All right. Cool.
Sir Francis, if you will.
All right. Back on. Our second guest today is a close friend of Jacob. He is from Maryland, enjoys cooking, in specific, curry. Welcome. I noticed you didn't come as dressed up as your friend here, but, still got
some style.
Still got the style. He's got the hat, North Face. What brought you guys out into Boulder in specific?
I guess mostly just from hearing about it.
Just hearing about it.
I had a friend who went to Boulder University, I guess you'd call it.
What inspired you to become a musician, take this on as a profession, possibly?
Yeah,
Whatnot?
It's tricky taking it on. I guess more so scary. To me, at least.
Scary?
No, just taking it on as profession is a little scary.
Is a scarier idea.
It's just uncertain.
Right.
But what started it all, I guess, was when I was 16. I started rapping and really got into that.
Rapping. Okay.
Went for a while, and then when I was 22, I decided to start playing guitar and start learning to sing. I'm 26.
Oh wow, that's interesting that you rap because Jacob does more alternative style of music.
Yeah.
Would you incorporate rap into maybe some of your?
I have just a little bit. In fact, just the other day, I kind of wrote something that was rap-esque, the writing style, but the groove of it and all that wasn't. So
He told me that you guys are releasing an album of songs, or is it?
yeah,
like that?
I made an EP when I was back in Maryland recently.
And is this on Spotify or
solid.
Apple Music?
It'll be on a lot of things. I don't know. I guess all of them.
Any specific artists that you look up to? I know I was.
Yeah, at the moment, Trevor Hall. It's funny. I met him in Boulder at the Whole Foods,
at the Whole Foods
2-3 weeks ago.
That's nice. And he's your favorite artist.
Yeah, I thought that was so funny.
That's nice.
Yeah, I ran up to him while he was driving, and then I saw his wife Emily step out right in front of our car. So then I hopped out to say something to her, and then he pulled up right as I was coming up to the car. So it was a short interaction, but
Short interaction. But you had a little fanboy it.
Yeah, I had a fanboy it,
Had to.
As that young lady, hopefully somebody captured that on video because she'll save that for a lifetime. Yes, he will. Smartphone working.
You said you're at Whole Foods?
Whole Foods, yeah. Shout out Pearl Street Whole Foods.
Shout out Pearl Street. Real quick, what were you getting from Whole Foods?
What was I getting? What did I get?
Yeah.
I had some chicken. I had some chicken in my mouth when I ran up to him. I was still chewing on it.
What was your most recent performance, you could say? Was it at the New Mexico place?
Yeah, it was at that festival thing.
Yeah.
This janky side little up to the side of the stage thing.
Did you pick up any new fans or following, you think, maybe from that?
Well, actually, you could say that, but I don't have anything to link them to.
True.
So there's nothing. I guess Russ said it great one time when he said, you have to have a catalog for somebody to be a fan, because if you just have one thing, they can only. There's not. So if you were to sit down, I'm gonna say it how he said it. If you were to sit down to watch Game of Thrones and it was just one episode, you couldn't really become a fan because all you have is one episode. But if you sit down and you have all those seasons to go through, you can become a fan of that because it's something to become immersed. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. Even for what I do, obviously if I start with one interview, I don't have multiple others to look off of. Yeah, just kind of creating that base. Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Having content, having a good amount and I don't have much content out. But I'm in the midst of...
More to
in the midst of working on it, right?
There we go. I know pursuing something like this, as you said the word doubt, have you come across...
All the time. All the time, man. You know?
Yeah. It's tough. There's a lot of people out there doing the same thing. Right?
Yeah, and that's part of the reason why I say it's scary, because it's one day you feel great at whatever it is that you're doing, and the next day or whatever, you don't feel so great.
The same way, yeah. Sometimes you're just doubting, but keep pushing forward.
That's the message.
That's the message.
What Corey's saying, Bob Marley was saying, don't give up the fight, man.
Don't give up the fight. For anyone, I'm just going to close it out here. For anyone new that was watching this video, make sure to drop a comment down below. Follow his Instagram. You'll see some clips and a potential new album coming out. And yeah, make sure to like the video, subscribe. See you later.